My name's Isaac, and this is the electrocycle. Now, what is it, you may ask? If you come down here, you have an alternator. This alternator is powered by a gearbox, which is then powered by bicycle pedals. Now, how does it all work? So, you spin the bicycle pedals, and it spins a gear hooked up to the sprocket, which then powers a series of gears, which overdrives this metal rod, which is hooked up to this alternator, and it makes these little magnet wheels spin against copper coils that are wound up, which produces a current, which we can then take using this output. So this project started as us, we had to make a generator or an alternator. And what we did is we picked an alternator right here. An alternator is a device that generates an electric current by spinning a magnetic field around wound up coils. And how we designed it is we have magnet wheels that have magnets in little slots that spin around these coils in the middle, and we then hooked up wires to outputs here that then could generate an electric current. One of the biggest challenges in this project was winding the coils. See, there's 8 slots for the coils to go in, so we had to wind 8 separate coils for this project. Now, that may sound easy, but the wire we used was 30 gauge, so it was very thin wire, and it took lots of hard work from my partner Maranda. She had to use a drill and spin them with the drill so that it would go faster, so that she didn't have to do it by hand, which would be really difficult. Now the bike, the way we obtained the bike is an interesting story. So what happened was we tried to come up with a way to power our alternator, and instead of using a simple hand crank, we decided to use a bike pedal. Now, what we did is brought in an old bike and we chopped it up, and this is our final result. Gearbox is also an interesting story. We originally were just going to hook up the alternator directly to the bike pedal, but there was a problem with that. There was not enough speed from the bike pedal to power a powerful current from the alternator. So what we decided to do was overdrive the gear from the bike pedal by using a gearbox. Now, the gearbox took a long time. We originally had a different box that was a lot taller, and it was pink. It had 5 gears on this instead of 4. And this gear is attached directly to the rod, which spins this. That is not originally what we had in plan. We were originally going to hook up this end gear, I'll show a picture of it, to the last gear right here, which is going to be the fastest one. But we decided against that, and now this is directly attached to the shaft, which spins this in turn. We had to reprint this box, I think 1 or 2 different times, and even with this new box, we had to make some alterations to it. That's about it for that.